Okay, so in order to understand why you might want to pass a function into another function, we need to talk about what happens to a variable when it gets passed to a function. So I am going to create a function here, and I'm going to call it clean up string. And it's going to take in a messy string, and then I'm going to do some stuff with that string. Well, the first thing I want to do is I want to set messy string equal to itself, but where I've trimmed off extra spaces. The next thing I want to do is I probably want to set messy string equal to itself, but where I've changed everything to uppercase. And then I want to return this back to the main program. So I wrote this out in longhand, but I really want to show you that you can simplify this a lot. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to reduce this down to return messy string dot trim. And then once I've trimmed it, I want to do to uppercase. Now that means that any string that I give this should come back without any spaces at the front, the back, and it should also be completely uppercase. So let's create a variable, my var, and set it, oh, sorry, let my var and set it equal to an empty string. And actually, let's put a lot of spaces in the front, the word hello, and then a lot of spaces at the end. And then I'm going to create let results, and I'm going to set it equal to cleanup string. And I'm going to pass in my var. And then we'll alert results. So let's go over to our running website, and we'll reload the page, and we get hello. And then if we inspect the page, I'll prove to you that it really did remove those spaces. Let's put a breakpoint here, reload the page, and if we hit next, we pass it into the string. Messy string is hello with a lot of spaces, and then we're going to trim it and turn it to uppercase. We hit next, it returns it. If we hover over a result, we can see that it's just hello, all in uppercase, and therefore our function worked. Now, why is this important? Well, this is important because it tells us that when we pass a variable into our function, it maintains all of its attributes that it had before. So just like you can trim a string and convert it to uppercase, if you pass in a function, you can call it inside of another function. And we will do that in the next video.